Hello, Pipers. Brothers and sisters, it's good to be home. I guarantee you it's good to be home. We hadn't been home. Oh, it's a little after 10 p.m. here, and we've been home about an hour. Got in, got unpacked, got a shower, and it's good to be back. Little housekeeping. I am smoking a blend that I picked up down at Don Juan's in New Orleans, and I still haven't got the name of it. I'm going to try to call them tomorrow if I get a chance, because like I said in my last night's video, I really like the label. And Aaron Manuel, the Plan Harlow, commented, that's half the fun of knowing what you got to know the name. Knowing the name is just half the fun, and it is there, and you're right. So I'm going to call them, but it's something like Honey Swamp Fever or something. But it's a great little blend, and I said yesterday it was standard Burley's, Virginias, and Cavendish. It's predominantly Burley's, the more I looked at it, and a lot of Cavendish. It is a cased. You can feel the casing on it. Smells great, but I think there may be some red Virginias in this thing. Very, very rich looking color, almost like the Jackson. Of course, it's nowhere near the Jackson, not even close. Pipe Happy and I were talking about that today, this morning on the phone, and the Jackson is made up of Jackson blend is made up of a lot of it looks like red Virginia. It's got to be. It's a beautiful rich red color. But I'm gonna be smoking it tonight in a little look at me, Kevin. It's been a long night on the road. A little K Woody that Guy Witherspoon sent me, and I hadn't smoked this. Well, yeah, I've been smoking this one quite a bit, and I don't remember the last time though I did it on video. But this was the pipe I was smoking right before I left, and it was still in the pipe rack, so I thought I'd get it out, fire it back up again. And again, why are you in that sack? She loves playing sacks. You can probably hear it rustling behind me. My wife and Emily brought in their shopping bags. They've been doing a little shopping today in Baton Rouge. I'm not sure. This almost tastes like some sort of an Altadis blend. It's got their distinctive. Altadis has their, most tobacco makers, you can tell right off with they've all got their distinctive characteristics, and I would bet money this is an Altadis based blend that they've just put their name on. Of course, they do blend some. Well, it's got that first hint of who dat, but yes, we had a good trip, and I'm ready to get back in my bed. I already have gotten my mug. I don't ever take that mug traveling. I always take a pillow. I ought to take the mug with me because I've really been missing it. I'm like Linus with this blanket. I've been drinking out of one of those plastic hotel cups, my Coca-Cola out of a hotel cup, but I always travel. Set the place on fire here. I always travel with my pillow. I've done that since I was a child. Much to my father's dismay, I'd go traipsing off right through the hotel lobby with my pillow under my arm, and I do it today. I'll be 49 next month, and except on the rare occasions that I've forgotten about it, and I'm heartbroken when I get there, I always bring my own pillow to the hotel. But like I say, we had a good visit with our future in-laws. Now, my father-in-law, my wife and my son, future father-in-law, works for NASA, and he's in Florida. He wasn't able to come in. He was in New Orleans, worked years and years and years, and under the NASA cuts, he got cut, and He only liked a couple of years for retirement, so Lockheed Martin hired him. He went to Florida. He's going to be there in a couple more years, and he wasn't able to come into the Shire. But I met our little daughter-in-law's mom and sister, and just, like I say, truly good people. And they're coming up next month, so we want to show them a little. We want to return the favor and show them a little North Louisiana hospitality, just as they showed us. And I tell you, I really enjoy going to South Louisiana. I love the dialect down there. You know, there's so many different dialects down there. You can run across some. Well, you know, the Cajun talk. You can run across the normal New Orleans dialect. You can run across one that's very similar to a Boston, a Back Bay Boston accent. You can. I mean, there's just so many. Then you know you hear Calendar talk. There's that accent. Of course, my accent sticks out like a sore thumb. My North Louisiana accent sticks out. You know, they pick at my son, you know, about his accent because ours is totally different up here. And we have the North Louisiana accent. North Louisiana and North Mississippi more type accent. And Louisiana is a very cultural rich state, but it is so many different diversities in Louisiana. You know, you up north in Louisiana, it's totally different than it is down south. It's almost like living in two different states. And you start the transition about the middle of the state, where along about Alexandria, Louisiana is. And from there, you start picking up the South Louisiana traditions, and from Alexandria north, you start picking up more of the hill country, Piney Hills country. It starts getting hilly up here, not mountainous by any means, but we're in the hill country, the Piney Hill country. There's a lot of pine trees, of course, pine trees all over Louisiana, but they call this the Pine Hills country, and there's still some there's still good Louisiana cooking, even what you would call Cajun cooking. You can still find that up here. It's not as authentic as you get down south, but there's some good ones. There are some South Louisiana transplants who own restaurants in Monroe that do mighty good. One place I love to go is called Cormier's here, and buddy, he does a jam up job on a pig sandwich it's a pork roast marinated in Cajun seasoning, served with I don't know if it's mayo or a little mustard, but it's on the Gambino bread, French bread from South Louisiana, and it's got pickled slaw on. Absolutely great. Of course, crawfish in season. He does that. Always does boiled shrimp, etouffee, jambalaya. Makes a great gumbo. He is very authentic and does a jam. He's in an abandoned service station building. Been there about 20 years. He's built around it so much, but it's hard to tell. It used to be an old Exxon service station, and he is wrapped up. I mean, you can go inside and eat. Of course, he's got seating outside under big tents and things that connect to the building. It's just, I mean, when you go by there, you can't get in. Yeah, and he's not cheap either. By no means, it's not an inexpensive restaurant. So I know I speak on behalf of my Louisiana brothers, Calendar, Big Smoking Wolf, and sisters, Rachel Campbell and her husband, Nate. I know I speak on behalf of y'all to say if you ever get a chance, come see us down here in Louisiana. You will really love the culture. And the food is some of the best. We got to Baton Rouge today, and I was looking for the Chimes restaurant. I always like to go to the Chimes, and I got turned around. Well, we found the Chimes, and they were packed. Looked like about an hour wait. We got there by the time church would have been letting out. And so we happened to run. I happened to catch this sign in the corner of my eye in another road. We were headed toward Don Juan's, and I seen one called Burger Smith, like a blacksmith. This was called a Burger Smith, and apparently the owner's name is Smith, but he made it Burger Smith, and it's a very nice place. But you go in, and like I said yesterday, spaghetti and meatballs, pizza, and hamburgers are three things I consider myself an expert on. And I'll have to say that this burger today ranked up with some of the finest I have ever ate in my life. And it was just a good one. If you're ever in Baton Rouge, just try to find the Burgersmith. They do a great job, and it's a nice little place. You can go in and get a beer if you want. They got a little bar area if you like a beer. You can get that. They got some all different kind of fries. My wife, I got their special fries with their special seasoning, Cajun seasoning on it. She got the buttered garlic fries, and they were really good too. So everything in there looked good. I didn't see anything come by us that didn't look very, very appetizing. But anyway, yeah, we finally made it to Don Juan's there in Baton Rouge, and Pipe Pappy and I have been talking back and forth on the phone. He said that if I didn't find a humidor, he had another one like he sent me, and we'd do a trade. And anyway, I did find one, and we're still going to do a trade. He's wanting to try the Peterson's Amaretta, and he and I have been talking. So many when you say something like, take for instance Amaretta, it's supposed to be like Amaretta. It's supposed to be like buttered rum. It's supposed to be like onion chocolate or whatever the case may be, and then you get there and it don't even resemble. The Peterson's Amaretta is one of those that does, in my opinion, taste like what it's supposed to. So I'm sending him a ton of that, and Pappy, I'll get that out tomorrow. Sending him a 10, not a ton, and he's gonna send me a 10 or something. I just said something in an aromatic, so yes, sir. Get that done. And I didn't buy very many sticks because I bought half a dozen or so, but I was going to buy some in bulk, and they just didn't have any real deals on bulk like you can find at Cigars International or whatever, that you can really save some money by buying a box, 20, 25 or whatever. And that's kind of how I wanted to buy, but I was going to show y'all this, and when they opened the box, I picked the one out, and they went and got it, and they said, oh, that's the wrong one. It's a little bit different. Mahogany look to it. And I said, look, looks at this point is not really, I'm looking for practicality, and I was looking for price. I'm just in a bind. I need another one because I've already unsealed that other box of Monte Cristos, and it's got tons of different varieties of cigars that Straight Grain put in there. I said, I got to have something to get these things get them in some humidity, But this is one that, my wife stuck those sticks in there. Get those out. I did pick up a few, I did pick up a few of those sticks there, but it's not a real big one, but it'll finish me out, and it will, I love the smell of that cedar. It will actually flavor it. To me, I think it flavors a stick. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. If you've never smelled a humidor, you owe it to yourself. I'm going to work on getting that seasoned, but that will allow me to keep my other box full. And if I want to buy a deal on a box, it'll allow me someplace to put them, to have them. And of course, bought some Boveda packs, and most everybody just kind of uses that. And I know Pipe Pappy said he uses that in a shot glass, and I bought the 72s, and I think that's probably perfect. I'm not sure, and I'm going to work on maintaining, trying to keep them at the 72. My wife makes purses occasionally as a hobby out of cigar boxes, and she picked up a couple of little empty boxes, and she's going to make little handbags. And they used to make them and sell them. The fad is kind of over with, but she still likes to do them as a hobby. And they turn out really good. She puts lining in them, and used to sell them and sell a lot of them. But I have smoked a bowl of the Drew Estate, and I'm going to tell you, this is my take on it. I can't decide if it is, to me, it's a cross between a Rat Raised Red Rapparee and a plum cake minus the Jamaican rum. And I can understand, I understand what the fuss is about. It's good. One you ought to try. The 10 note is, well, I love it. Oh, look at that. I like it. This is gonna rank up there this year on my flavors, and I've only smoked a bowl out of it, but it's so close to the red Rapparee and the plum cake. Now, this is my opinion, but it's good. If you hadn't tried it, give it a whirl. I may smoke it tomorrow online, and we'll talk about the subtleties and everything of that. Well, like I say, it's good to be home. I got several videos to watch. I see that guys done one, and he told me he was going to post a picture of himself back in his younger days, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. He sent me a little message and was telling me that. I want to say, Larry, Toymaker Larry, enjoyed our conversation on the phone. We'll do it again sometime. Thank y'all for your friendship and your subscriptions, and we'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care, have a good one, and God bless you.